Neshama. We connect in this morning, tuning in. And I'm just asking for Source to bring what needs to be brought forth today for those who will listen to this message whenever it finds them, knowing that this message is timeless. And even though you may find this video, I don't know, like any amount of time after it was made, know that the energy that is present here is present there. And in reality, the reality that we live in, time goes like this. But in the spiritual realm, time is everywhere in that it's not really a factor. So trust and know that when you are finding this, it is meant for you. Okay? Welcome to Eternal Resonance. I'm so glad that you're here. If you're new here, welcome. Everyone is. This is a new channel. This is a new way that I am choosing to show up in the world because it won't leave me alone. I find that the things in life that I am meant to do, that I'm really meant to do, like that I signed up to do before I got here, when I'm not doing those things, they keep bugging me. And maybe that happens to you too. It's because we are meant for more. We are meant for greater than what our current external environment is mirroring to us. The environment that we live in is mirroring to us chaos. It is mirroring lack. It is mirroring separation, disconnection, and is in essence dismantling a lot of the ways that we have understood ourselves as humans and as Americans, really, even. If you are watching this and you're not American, I imagine that you have, like the most of the world, been watching our country and wondering, what the fuck, right? So Spirit just said to me, you were born for such a time as this. You were born for such a time as this. And eternal resonance is what we are. Your eternal resonance is something that you are, that can't be taken from you, that can't be misunderstood by you. If you are feeling it, if you are experiencing it, then it is truth and you know it. And so I want to be, I want this to be a place where you can come, where I can come, where we can come together and celebrate our eternal resonance, because understanding that we are all frequency, we are all one, we're sparks of the same sun, we are all connected and we need each other. Not just you and me as humans, but we need the land, we need the plants, we need the animals, and they need us. We need each other, because in truth, outside of these bodies, these holding cases that we have, we are all one. And I know that this is a message that everybody is like talking about a lot, and also finding very difficult to kind of integrate. And that's why another reason I'm here is because I have found in my own spiritual journey, in my own searching and seeking, that in fact the searching and the seeking is what's getting in my way. And maybe you're searching and you're seeking and you're needing of instruction. Maybe even why you're here today watching this video is because you're like, oh, maybe she's going to tell me how to do something that I don't know how to do. And the spoiler alert is that I won't be telling you anything that you don't already know, okay? You may have forgotten it. You may have tucked it away. You may have acted as if it wasn't there because it didn't fit in the world that you live in, or whatever reason. This is mirroring to you right now. If you're feeling it anywhere in your body, if you're feeling resonance. So when I say resonance, I mean you can feel, okay? Feel in your body, that feels good. Resonance is like, have you ever walked into somewhere that you've never been before and you immediately felt something from being in there? Good, bad, indifferent. What you felt doesn't matter. The fact that you felt something in your body and you knew it, like you knew it outside of language, you knew it outside of like communication with other people, you just knew it. You felt it and it was yours, and it wasn't confusing. That is eternal resonance. And what our spiritual leaders have done, some of them, is, and a lot of the people in the wellness industry, wellness spirituality industry, are pulling these things and like gatekeeping them and putting big price tags on them, when really you already know all these things. And so this is a grounded approach to your spirituality. And what I am learning that's blowing my mind is that the more that we are grounded, the more that we are in touch with nature and the cycles of nature and this life, death, life cycle that's happening. And life, death, life cycle is not just like someone dying. It's like something dying in you, like maybe a pattern or something that you want to let go of. Like that is part of our evolution. That is the life, death, life cycle. And we are here to live into that. And when we live into our humanness, we are here to be human. You came here to be a human, but not to be left to your own devices and like isolated and confused. And I feel like our spiritual and wellness community and a lot of our churches, like organized religion, are giving you these, rituals that you need to do, or these dogmas, or these belief systems that you need to have. And what I am offering you is outside of all of that. There is nothing organized about it. In fact, a lot of times it doesn't make any sense, because when you're looking at something that you're receiving and trying to find it mirrored around you in the world, you will find that it's not there, because what's coming through you is outside of this world, and in fact what you are. And to be able to connect to that remembrance of who you are and where you came from and what you're here to do and what your soul contracts are and your missions and your passions and how all those things go together has become like $1 billion industry. Like, let me teach you all of these things. No, I am here to point you back to yourself. You have all the answers that you need. Your eternal resonance is your compass. You will know if something is for you. You will know if something is not for you. And in your eternal resonance, you will learn those feelings and then be able to move and be in the world in a way that feels rooted and grounded in the highest version of you. It's not a step-by-step process. It's not a if this, then that. That's not how this works. This is you walking up to a mirror and seeing yourself and being like, oh, I collapsed myself down into this body. And I am so much greater. And this endeavor at first could seem like a selfish endeavor. Like, oh, I'm just seeking my own growth and my own, happiness or whatever. But the deeper you go into yourself, the more that you feel this eternal resonance in your physical body, the more you will see that we're not separate at all, that we are all in this together. And those that would seek to separate and dismantle us are loud. They're so loud right now. And so I reflect back to you who you are, the magic of your being. And so I just invite you to, if this is resonating with you, if you are feeling that resonance in your body, which to me feels like tingling, it can feel like pressure sometimes, it feels warm, it never feels cold to me. Energy, like you can feel that activation, that like activity in your being. If you're not feeling it, it's okay. It can take some time to soften this external meat suit, if you will, and our nervous system has to find a way to relax and to feel safe. And so it may take some time, but once you make that contact, you don't forget it. Because it's almost like this vast openness opening up in front of you, and like you can't unsee that. You can't unsee it. And this is something that you can do yourself. Just by listening to me talk, there are messages and things coming through from higher beings, from higher places than just where I am coming from. And know that if you are feeling this in your body, then you are where you're supposed to be, that this is for you. I believe that. I believe that because that's how it works for me and how I ended up here. I am trusting in the resonance that I feel when I think about making YouTube videos. Even though I don't know how the hell it's going to work, and I don't know how to make YouTube videos, but look at me, I'm here making one. Where we are headed is not always going to make sense, because where we are headed and what we are bringing forth has not been something that we've seen before. So if you are here, if you're still listening to this, then I take that as resonance, that you felt it, that something that I said has resonated with you. And so let's just come together and place our hands on our hearts. And maybe you can pray, or you can speak aloud with me, just asking Source to show you through resonance, where you are being led today. Maybe it's just to love yourself, to see and feel that resonance and know that there is something deeper in you, around you, and is wanting to make contact. This eternal resonance within you is constantly trying to make contact. That contact takes time, because when you are born and you're in this body and you're a baby and you have to learn, and you're very conditioned into being a human. And so when you are an adult and you're at this place and you're able to start thinking for yourself and really looking into what means something to me, what doesn't mean something to me, what do I want to be a part of, or what feels good and what doesn't feel good, and learning what feeling good actually feels like versus what may be what you had thought it felt like based on your experience and your upbringing and all these things. It's simple. It's so simple because it's what you are. That's it. It's not something that you have to do or even be. It's just what you are. Wala kishinda wala kata. Wala yashna ya papaya tukwashna oya pa 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 pa. Pa 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 pa. Waya takai, wishnaka aya putaya potashnaka takai. You are loved more than you can imagine. Please consider liking and subscribing to this channel to support me and to support yourself. If you resonated with this, then you're supposed to be on this journey with me. So like, subscribe, and welcome to your magic. Welcome to your eternal resonance, knowing that it is in all of us. It is innately who you are, what you are. That's it. I love you. Thank you so much for being here, and namaste.